Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Misfit Mafia Garage. I'm going to switch it around here, if I can find the button here. Come on, rotate. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so my shop cat, he showed up today. As you see over here, I got my charger that I've showed you some work that we did on the front end and everything. As you see, it's up on blocks. Well, not blocks, it's up on 4 jack stands and whatnot. So what was happening was I did the oil leak that was sitting in the back corner of the valve cover in the back here. It turned out it was a valve cover gasket that rolled. So I repaired it, took it for a test drive, everything was good. I come back, I parked it up in the yard and decided that I wanted to bring it back down here just in case there was leaking oil still. It would be on the shop floor and not in my driveway. So I get back in and I go to start it and it just wants to turn over with no bite, no spark, it seemed like, or nothing. So I started, from the beginning, I started with the starter maybe not engaging the right way, because you hit the key, it sounded like it'd extend and go click, click, and nothing. So I was thinking maybe, okay, the starter wasn't good. So I took it up, had it bench checked, and it bench checked good, but like they said, the starter, even though it bench checks good, you have no pressure on it for it to spin. So I just went ahead and replaced it. After that, I did a battery test. The battery was bad. I replaced that, but it was already brand new. So it was easy, just take it up there, get a new one, put it in. Come back, still had some of the same issues. So I ended up pulling the throttle body here. And you really can't see in there, but I cleaned the back side of it. It was really, really bad. It was as black as my car. So I cleaned it up and everything, went back in, started the car. The car started, but it ran real funny and just made some clanking, clanging, and all kinds of garbage noises. So what I did was turned it off, went to go restart it, and nothing at all whatsoever. So I pushed it down here to the shop. I put, well, I don't know if you can see, but down on the bottom of the crank there, I put a socket on there to see if I could turn the motor by hand, and I couldn't get it to move. So I came through and pulled every bit of the spark plugs out this way. It had no compression, so it turned easier and still had nothing. So what I did was took my bore scope that I have and I put it down each and every cylinder. On the driver's side, you got 1, 3, 5, 7. All of them were good. On the passenger side, you got 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so I thought 8 was going to be my issue. So I pulled, and I mean, it was nasty down there, I'm not going to lie. Number 2 and 4, they were a little banged up, but I mean, I've seen worse. But when I got down to number 6, the one that I least expected, I'll see if you can see this. That is what's left of the piston. The piston shattered. I think it may have went through the block. I don't know yet. I had shoulder surgery back in May, so honestly, I ain't been able to dig into it. When I do dig into it, I'll make another video, but what I'm going to do is I pull this side and get the head off and see what kind of damage. I've already planned on replacing the motor anyways. I'm going to get rid of this 5.7. I love the 5.7s, don't get me wrong, but I am officially going to make this a street rod, so I'm going to put a 6.2 Hemi in there and see what I can do with that, a little supercharger and stuff like that, but I'll post videos on that too. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see, since this happened, one of my kids down in Carolina, her car had some issues too, and it turns out that her motor had seized up also. And then one of my friend's kids, she had the same type of issue, and right now we're getting that checked to see excuse me, see if that motor seized up. So once I get back to work, I may be getting released soon, I hope so. And then weekends I'll be out here working on this. And then while I'm working on this, I'm waiting for winter to hit so I can get rolling on that thing again. So hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little bit informative and give you an idea on what you need to do if you have them kind of symptoms. Like I said, pull the spark plugs, go down to the crank, put a socket on it. I'm not sure